tenure, and you guys, not just made a decision to stay through that, but then through a coaching change, and just kind of how has that journey all been, and having it all come together here on senior night?
It's been a whirlwind, but it's been fun. Just being here with the guys and seeing some of the guys I came in here with still participating and going through the senior day with me. It's been fun, and growing with them and learning and experiencing all of this together. It's been just crazy to see how Tulane shaped out.
Summerall was just talking about, being asked about having like a target on y'all's back because obviously being near the top of the conference, playing the AAC title game, Memphis could, quote unquote, ruin your parade when it comes to also the college football playoff too. Is that something that y'all kind of mentally prepare for, playing with a target on your back?
Yeah, always. It's trying to get after the next opponent. Um, going attacking each day 1-0, and trying to get after it with these guys because at the end of the day, this is about this game. We're not worried about what's in the future and what's next. We're just trying to get after Memphis and attack them, dominate them.
Are you expecting kind of their best shot because of how y'all have played?
Yes, 100%. I don't think they're coming in here and laying any hats down. I think we're gonna get, at the end of the season, everything they got. Players trying to fight, coaches trying to fight. Everybody's, gonna give it everything they got on that last one.
You look back at last week, and it seems like the defense almost took it personally. How much the message all week was, how is the defense going to shut
Hmm.
down Navy's offense? Almost seemed like the offense took that a little personally as well. Do you feel like that's kind of similar this week with all the discussion about shutting down Seth Hennigan and that side of the ball, and perhaps underselling what the Green Wave offense can do?
Oh yes, for sure. Just hearing about them all year leading up to this point. Preseason they had a lot of hype behind them, and we had to kind of listen to that. And so now being able to finally face them, it's like we have to show what we can do and how prove everybody wrong.
Is there a different feeling going into a senior day when you know if you win, you're going to be playing another home game like you
Yeah,
do there?
yeah, a big difference. It's a feeling of excitement. This one, my parents and everybody gets to be on the field with me, but it's still a business trip. And then the next one, we're hoping, for real, can be a business trip, get the job done.
In what ways has your quarterback, who's a freshman this year, in what ways has he developed from a leadership and vocal standpoint as we kind of went through the season?
Oh, he's developed so much. He's starting to be more vocal. He's, really running the offense. There's no doubt in my mind that he has what it takes day in and day out to, get us to where we got to go.
Any other questions?
Yeah. How would you say this team has done getting past? If there was any, I don't know if you had a lot of regret from weeks 2 and 3. Those were power conference opponents, and you were
Hmm.
in both games. And you won every game since then, and gotten more
Hmm.
dominant as the season went on. What do you think the team did well to kind of bounce back from what could have been a deflating situation early on to get to where you are now?
I think everybody honed in on that feeling. Leaving the field and then the talk that we had in the locker room. It was I think one that stuck with everybody and not something that you want to experience again. So, just preparation each week. We talk about that at the beginning, like, hey, let's not get that feeling again. Let's attack each day so we don't have that feeling on Saturday. And I think everybody's bought into it and kind of keened in on it.
And Thanksgiving night is an unusual time to be able to play
Hmm.
in college. I guess there are some good things about it, like you're the only college game on TV, and the whole country's going to get to see what you've become over the course of the season. But the students aren't here. I guess Memphis probably won't have a lot of traveling fans either.
Yeah.
So you have no idea like what it's going to be like. What do you think about this, the environment? What kind of environment are you expecting, or does it matter?
I don't think it matters. I think the guys are going to show up regardless. The fans are always a nice addition. They always bring the energy, but we have guys on the sideline. We call them the Juice Squad that also bring the energy. So I feel like we're going to have to rely on those guys heavier, and it'll be a good environment on the sideline at least.
What does it mean to you guys as a group? The offensive line was one of 10 finalists for the best offensive line in the country.
It's huge. It's nice to be, see that appreciation. Most times, lines kind of go under the radar. So it's nice, all those guys work their tails off, me included, and it's nice to see us finally get some recognition over it.
So it's not all Makai Hughes. It's some of you guys.
It's still some guy who definitely does his own thing.
Yeah,
He's very.
Can you just kind of summarize what it's been like to block for a running back of that caliber? What are the highlights to you, or the things you enjoy about it?
It's nice that sometimes you don't always have to be in necessarily the correct spot, and he can read it and figure it out himself. He's also a great guy in that sense, just off the field, on the field, and it's funny whenever you get to one-on-one situation, you see him run through a guy. It's like, oh, that's not the Makai I know, but it is on the field. Like, he's a totally different person, different attitude, everything. So it's super cool playing with him in that sense.
So you think he's kind of patient at the beginning of the run, and then he kind of explodes once he decides.
I think once he sees a defender, he sees blood and he attacks it.
Yeah. But it sounds like you're saying he does a good job of making your blocks correct.
Yeah, he does a great job of making our blocks correct, making everything work out itself.
Yeah.
Especially with the last 2 weeks, we've had a lot of defenses that move, so it's just kind of reading it, getting to the correct gap, and he does a great job at it, time in and time out.
Rashad, when you walk on Thursday for senior day, what do you think is going to be going through your head?
It's gonna be a surreal feeling, just I'll never forget my first game in Yeoman, and now we're here, so just processing all of that. I'm gonna have my parents out there with me. It's gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.